guys, it's Brian and PS4 Trophies showing you the location of the Blood Rock. Now there's one in the story mode. You can also get these in chalice dungeons as well. But what you want to do is go to Mergo's Loft in the middle. Now Mergo's Loft base, that's where you fought Mikolash, the boss. And once you've defeated that boss, you'll come across this lantern here shortly thereafter. So the boss was going to be to the left over here. You take some paths and you'll eventually cross this bridge and you'll run across this lantern. Now once you reach this lantern, you're going to want to come up here to the left and then you're going to find a cage. Now I highly recommend you bring some sedatives with you. I did not, and you'll see why shortly that you should have brought them. But what you want to do is call this cage if it's not already here. And then once the cage arrives, you want to get inside of it and you'll notice there's no door on it. On the front there, and the reason is because halfway down you can go through a window. So if you look below you, you'll see an open window. Make sure you don't go walk into the window too early, otherwise you'll fall to your death, as I found out a few times. Now here's where you want your sedatives, because you're going to get frenzied by these guys here. When you're frenzied, you're going to have these little red spike things sticking out of you, and then once the meter is full, it's going to explode and take away most of, if not all of your health. So I don't have any sedatives, unfortunately, so I'm just surviving it because I have an insanely high hit point pool. So I'm just using my health potions here whenever the frenzy takes effect here. So as soon as I lose my health, I do it. But if you had the sedatives, that part is a whole lot easier. I made it a lot more difficult on it than I should have. But once you make it across, and I got hit again, you're going to want to enter the room with the spiders and exit the opposite end. And then just follow this path along, and you're going to see just ahead, there's going to be a hole in the ground to our left. Now we need to jump into that hole, but before we do, we need to interact with this lever right here. And then you're going to have a brief cutscene with a big giant eyeball thing. And that's going to end up crashing down below. And as soon as this thing is done, we're going to go drop down the hole to that platform right there. So we can't just go jump down there. We're gonna have to go into the drop down in this hole over here. And I'm gonna get frenzied one more time apparently. So again, make sure you have sedatives. Alright, so you're gonna come across another bridge here. There's not gonna be any enemies here, but when you see these little yellow glowing things, if you go to the right, you can drop down here. Now make sure you don't drop down in the hole there, otherwise you're going to meet that big giant eyeball thing at the very bottom. So drop down to this platform here, and right on this corpse is going to be the Blood Rock. Now the Blood Rock is used to upgrade your weapons from +9 to +10, and you will then earn the Weapon Master Trophy. So once you have that, go into the workshop in the Hunter's Dream, and go ahead and select whichever weapon you want to increase from +9 to +10. You'll have a maxed out weapon, and you will have the Weapon Master Trophy. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe.